I found out I wasn't invited to my parents' 30th anniversary dinner from my sister's social media post. I'd been paying their mortgage for 3 years. So I commented, "Congrats, mortgage and taxes are all yours now." 5 minutes later, the post disappeared and my phone started exploding. My mom had called a week earlier with the excuse, limited seating, intimate, family only. I said I understood because I always said I understood. In my family, my sister got the spotlight and I got the invoice. When the car died, I wired money. When medical bills piled up, I sent checks. They didn't call to ask how I was doing. They called to ask what I could cover. I kept telling myself it was love. Deep down, I knew it was convenience. Right after mom's call, my sister texted, "Don't take it personally. It wasn't comfort. It was confirmation." A coworker heard me vent and didn't sugarcoat it. "They love the version of you that pays," she said. And it annoyed me because it was true. The night of the dinner, my sister posted a group photo outside a fancy restaurant. My parents stood in the center, hands linked, smiling. The caption said, "Family only. We finally have everyone together." My mom even commented, "Couldn't be prouder." Not of me. I stared at the screen until my fingers went cold. Then I dropped my comment and hit send. I put my phone face down and listened to it vibrate itself sick. When I finally looked, mom had texted, "How could you embarrass us? You're selfish." Selfish from the people who treated my bank account like a family tradition. So I did the one thing they never expected. I stopped paying. No warning speech, no negotiation. I just canceled the autopay and went quiet. 2 weeks later, my mom reappeared like clockwork with, "The bank keeps calling," and "It's urgent." My sister went public with a vague post about ungrateful children, and strangers flooded her comments with hearts. 3 days after that, I got a bank letter addressed to me. My name was on the loan, not as a helper, but as a guarantor. My stomach dropped so hard I thought I'd throw up. I hadn't signed anything. I called the bank and demanded the refinance documents, and they told me the signature matched prior authorizations. Someone had used my saved credentials from the old joint account I kept open for transfers. That night, I dug through emails and found a refinance confirmation I'd ignored months ago, assuming it was spam. I opened the PDF and felt my stomach flip again. 2 verifications cleared within 10 minutes of each other. All those years, I thought I was the safety net. Turns out I was the collateral. They didn't just exclude me from the table. They signed me into the debt. I printed every page and hired an attorney. He read the stack, looked up once, and said, "This is forgery." Hearing that word out loud flipped a switch in me. Betrayal stopped being emotional and started being procedural. Then my sister texted, "Mom wants brunch. Just us. Time to talk." I went, and I brought the folder. They slid into the booth like nothing happened. My mom looked polished. My sister looked smug. My dad's shoulders sagged, eyes locked on his coffee. "Let's clear the air," my sister said. I slid the refinance page across the table. Then I tapped my name at the top. Next, I pointed at the timestamp. After that, I watched my mom's fingers tremble. My sister said, "That's not real." So I played her old voicemail. My mom's voice said, "You'll take care of it, right?" And my dad stayed silent. Again, "You used my name," I said. "You used my credit." My sister snapped. "You didn't have to go this far." I leaned in. "You didn't have to steal." My mom finally whispered, "We did it to keep the family together." I stood up. "Then keep it together without me." I left the check for my coffee and walked out. The consequences didn't take long. With the fraud dispute active and my payments gone, the house defaulted, and the bank took it before the holidays. My sister wiped her perfect family posts like they were evidence because they were. The court cleared my name and reassigned the liability back where it belonged, and my phone finally stopped being their emergency button. I moved into a small place that only had my bills in it. No guilt, no surprises, just quiet. Peace was the most expensive thing I ever bought. If your own family used you like an ATM, what would you do? Keep paying or pull the plug? Tell me in the comments.